Hey guys, Rich here, manager of King Beats Fitness. We're here today with episode 1 of my top 5 glute exercises. Today we're going to be talking a little bit about the leg press and how to bias your glutes when performing that movement. Now, one of the things I hear most from females in the gym is that they want to avoid things like heavy squats or leg presses because they think that those movements are going to grow other muscles in their legs and not their glutes. That's not the case, and you don't have to be afraid of that, particularly if you know what to do when it comes to biasing the glutes in the leg press. So foot position is going to be key here, but you need to know why you're adjusting your foot position and what the end goal of that is. So the leg press is a multi-joint movement. You're going to see significant movement happening at both the knee and the hip. Now, we want to see more of that movement hip flexion rather than knee flexion. So I'm going to show you guys how to set this up and how to make the most of the leg press, because it is one of the best bang for your buck glute movements out there, as you can load it quite heavy and get the most amount of stimulus. Okay guys, I've got Ash here to demonstrate how we're going to bias the glutes in the leg press. I'm going to show you how to set this up. If you can take the seat in the leg press, bring your feet up onto the platform, press up and unrack the weight. Now, as you can see in this example, we're getting quite a bit of movement here at the knee. So a significant amount of knee flexion is occurring. This is going to place a lot of the tension on the quads and not so much tension on the glutes. There's still some hip flexion, but as I said before, this is a multi-joint movement and there's several muscles involved, so we need to put most of the tension somewhere else. So if I can get you to hook that back up, Ash, and place your feet higher and wider. Now, one of the key things I want you guys to look out for here is the alignment. So when people put their feet higher and wider, they tend to let their knees buckle in, and I don't want you guys to do that. A really cool tip for this is to just draw an imaginary line through your middle toe, through your shin and knee, and then through your thigh, and make sure that line stays straight throughout the entire movement. So Ash, press up again for me. So now you can see there's very little movement occurring at the knee. Still some, obviously, but very little. Most of the movement is occurring here. So we're getting little knee flexion, lots of hip flexion. As she presses up, that's all being pushed with her glutes. So this is the best way to bias your glutes in the leg press. And as you can see, just a small change in foot position actually changes the movement significantly. Okay guys, so that is an introduction as to how to bias your glutes in a leg press. As I was saying earlier, this is not an exercise that you need to be afraid of. This is one of the best bang for your buck glute movements out there because it allows you to load the glutes quite heavily. Now, this is what we would refer to as a lengthened position exercise. I want you guys to stay tuned to this series because I'm going to be showing you some exercises that really work the mid and short positions as well, which pair really well with this and will help you build up a really good glute workout. So make sure you hit the post notifications button because we're going to be dropping one of these every week.